All right, welcome back to another episode of the Black Bullion Show. Voting. Now, everyone seems to be talking about that a lot recently with the election upon us, but forget all that. Let's talk about a different kind of voting, and I'm talking about voting for, you guessed it, gold. Now, if it's one thing we all agree on, pretty much on this channel, it's that we're struggling to elect gold to preside over our economy. With every Federal Reserve note ballot casted, we choose gold and its running mate, silver. So let's see who else is casting their ballots, their fiat, in favor for gold. But first, if you're new to this channel, please hit that big red subscribe button right down below. Also, please hit the like button. Helps to get this economic evangelism right on out there to the masses to bring more people into precious metals. Okay, so Jim Rickards has a new one out entitled Central Banks Driving Gold. So let's read a brief blurb here right at the end, and I'll start right now. Central banks have a monopoly on central bank money. Gold is the competitor to central bank money, and most central banks would prefer to ignore gold. Yet, central banks in the aggregate are net buyers of gold. In effect, central banks are signaling through their actions that they are losing confidence in their own money and their money monopoly. They're getting ready for the day when confidence in central bank money will collapse across the board. In that world, gold will be the only form of money anyone wants. As confidence in the dollar is eroded due to Fed money printing and congressional super deficits, investors will gradually look for alternative stores of wealth, including gold. These trends begin slowly and then gather momentum. As the dollar price of gold really begins to soar, investors will take notice. Even more people will invest in gold, driving the price still higher. Investors like to say that the price of gold is going up, but what is really happening is that the value of the dollar is going down. It takes more dollars to buy the same amount of gold. This is the real inflation and the real dollar collapse most investors miss at the early stages. Eventually, confidence in the dollar will be lost completely. Central bankers will need to restore confidence, and they'll turn to some type of gold standard to do so. We're a long way from that point right now. But if central banks are voting with their printing presses in favor of gold, if the super rich and their advisors are all jumping on the gold bandwagon, well, what are you waiting for? And that's why we do what we do here, by spreading that economic evangelism. You see, central banks will never put out a press release saying things like, hey, public, that garbage that we're printing right now, we're starting to convert them into real money, i.e. gold. We think you guys should do the same. Just wanted to make sure you guys are aware. Sincerely yours, your government overlords. So yeah, they're not going to be doing that. So that's why we're here to tell our friends, and our family about the merits of things like gold and silver. And you guys are already doing it pretty well. Just check this out here. Millennial gold rush, young adults investing in metals, cryptocurrency amid Roni's uncertainty. Check this out. A new report reveals millennials are leading the rush to buy gold and cryptocurrency stocks as the issue spreads. A survey by Magnify Money finds 1 in 6 consumers is investing in gold or other precious metals over the last 3 months. The poll of over 1,000 Americans adds that nearly a quarter are seriously thinking about buying gold. Feeling secure with gold. Researchers say millennials, 24 to 39-year-olds, are making 21% of these stock purchases during this issue. They are closely followed by members of Generation Z, 18 to 23-year-olds, and Generation X, 40 to 54-year-olds. The survey finds only 5% of baby boomers are buying metals right now. Gold has a storied reputation for being very stable and resilient regardless of how the stock market turns. Seeking a secure place for their money, nearly 30% of Americans say investing in gold is safer than stocks. Although it's stable, 35% still believe buying precious metals when the economy is down is a bad idea. So guys, we still, as you could see from that last sentence, we still have some work to do, but we're starting to see younger and younger people cast their ballot for gold. So I'm curious myself, have you guys actually convinced any family or friends about gold and silver? Let me know in the comment section below if you guys have had any, arguments, or if people have, jumped on board as soon as you told them about it. All right, guys, thanks again for watching. Please hit that like button. Please subscribe if you're new. It's Black Bullion.